Woman in dire situation devises a brilliant escape by using this common food app.
Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos.
Nothing solves your problems quite like ordering a piping hot pizza pie. Hungry? Order a few slices with extra cheese. Need to feed the family, but the kids are picky eaters? The local pizzeria is on speed dial. Had a bad day and need to drown the sorrow in cheese, bread, and grease? You get the idea. One woman from Avon Park, Florida, recently learned ordering a pizza can solve another of life's problems, one far more serious than hunger. When her boyfriend threatened her, she diffused the life or death situation with a bizarre yet clever tactic. She opened up the pizza app on her phone. On a warm spring day in May 2015, Cheryl Treadway realized her boyfriend had lost his mind. Understanding hit her when, after arguing all morning long, Ethan Nickerson pulled a large knife on her. The couple's 3 young children were at school when the 26-year-old grabbed the blade and confiscated his longtime girlfriend's cell phone. He kept Cheryl locked up tight, so she started thinking of ways to escape. Without her cell phone, she couldn't call the police, and screaming for help, she knew, would likely not have the results she wanted. So she appealed to Ethan's sense of fatherhood. She had to pick the kids up from school. Ethan agreed, but he insisted she couldn't go alone, which was why he accompanied her to the elementary school to pick the kids up. They all rode home, probably in silence, the kids in the back seat unaware their father had just pulled a knife on Mom. Back at home, Cheryl was in an even worse place than she started. Not only was she stuck with knife-wielding Ethan, but now her 3 kids were too. She couldn't pick them up and run. But what could she do? Cheryl thought hard, knowing the costs of a misstep. And then an idea hit her. She found Ethan, and once again, appealed to his fatherhood. "The kids are hungry," she said. "Let's order a pizza. Let's get them some food." Ethan considered this for a moment. Maybe he felt a rumble in his own stomach, but he agreed. The kids were hungry. Pizza would do the trick. He relented and let Cheryl use her cell phone, but only to order a pizza through the Pizza Hut app. Cheryl had her phone back, but she couldn't call the police. What if he heard her talking? What if he checked her call history? Would he snap and use the knife he kept on his person? She had to be clever. So she was. See, when you ordered a pizza through Pizza Hut's phone app, there was a comment section to include special instructions. You could ask for extra pepperoni or leave a door code for your apartment. Cheryl used this to her advantage. Along with an order of a large pepperoni pizza, Cheryl included a note to employees in the comments section. It read, "Please help. Get 911 to me, 911 hostage help." She placed her order, closed her eyes, and waited. That was all she could do. Meanwhile, employees at the local Pizza Hut gathered around the computer aggregating online and app orders, all fixated on Cheryl's message, "Please help." In 28 years on the job, restaurant manager Candy Hamilton had never seen anything like it. Inside her home, meanwhile, Cheryl waited by the window watching. She didn't know if her message was well received at the Pizza Hut. The feeling of dread must have been palpable. What if they thought her call was a joke? A prank? But because Cheryl frequently ordered from that Pizza Hut, the employees recognized her name. They knew this was no joke. "We didn't even question it," Candy below said. "We immediately called 911. The call reached the Highlands County Sheriff's Office, which dispatched Lieutenant Curtis Ludden and his deputies to the home of Cheryl Treadway and Ethan Nickerson. They parked their cruisers out front. The relief Cheryl felt as the police arrived must have been euphoric. But still, she had 3 children to escort from the home before Ethan noticed the police. If he did, would he put that knife to use? Salvation was so close, but only if she played this smart. With her youngest child in her arms, Cheryl wrenched open the front doors, running for the police. Before she could catch her breath, she told Lieutenant Ludden below that her other 2 kids were stuck in the house with a knife-wielding Ethan. Though she didn't know it at the time, Cheryl was incredibly lucky. You see, Lieutenant Ludden happened to be the lead negotiator on the crisis team. He talked down any number of people in his career. Ethan, he knew, would be another tally mark.